I'm Dolo, and I'm good with that.
Don't fuck with me.
I'm backed by God, so I don't even know how to have the fear you need me to have.
Boy, if you weak ass niggas even thought of doing something to me, I light y'all bitch ass up.
I don't fuck with nobody. So when you fuck with me, I'm fuck with you.
You want to be somewhere where people are all trying to grow. And if you going behind, guess what they gonna do? Tell you, everybody to get right or get the hell on. You see what I'm saying? But them the type of people you need to be around because that holds you to a standard.
If you can't receive someone telling you something, and even if you don't like who's saying it, if you're focused on what they're who's saying it than what they're saying, you're not emotionally intelligent.
That's a fact.
You're emotional.
God put me through a lot of trials and tribulations so that I wouldn't get complacent, so that I could remember who the fuck I am.
Obsessed with finding myself now, and not having to prove anything to anybody other than myself.
I believe in wins and lessons. Ain't no such thing as a loss. Everything is a lesson.
You can't let nothing break you. I don't care what the situation is, my nigga. Don't let that shit break you, because it's always a way.
Stay you. Be you, be different. Don't try to follow no waves. What work for somebody else ain't gonna work for you.
Oh, I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to strive to better myself. Or I'm just trying to be a better person. Yeah.
Giving your best is enough. And sometimes we lose track of that. So for anybody out there, you're enough.
If one door closed, another one don't open.
I'm someone you really shouldn't put your hands on. So just make sure that this what you want, because I'm not gonna stop, and I'm very resourceful.
See, I'm not one of them niggas that know a lot about a little. I know a little about a lot, bitch. I probably not be the brightest candle on the cake, but bitch, I believe.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna be.
Bitch on the ride of my bay like a Mustang. I got a watch on my wrist, is a bust down. See ya. I'm tryna hop on a flight out of town. See ya. But I send my baby to bring it right round. See ya.
Yo, what it do, fam? Back in the building. The building is back, y'all, fam. How's everybody doing? Glad everybody made it on time. Yo, what up, Brody? How you doing? Dennis in the building. Show for show. Type in the chat real quick. Get that in. Gotta get those acknowledgments. You know how it is. With that being said, let's get on with the show.
TikTok. Damn, it feel good to be back. We got some catching up to do, especially with this hantavirus. Now, what does the hantavirus, C19, you guys remember SARS in China where they were walking around with their mask on? What do they all have in common that some just haven't connected the dots with? Well, let's TikTok about it. First, let me start by saying TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. We just connected some dots and throwing some theories. Now, let's get to it. Now, you all know that the Most High was supposed to cast plagues upon a certain people. What if I told you that these aren't viruses? These are plagues from the Most High, and there's nothing they can do to stop it. Now, this has been happening over and over again. Some called it the bubonic plague, the Black Death. You know, all of those things were transmitted by rodents, rats, the same way hantavirus came from rats. Y'all keeping up? Now, I want you to take a look at the symptoms of Hanta, C19, and SARS. And then I'm going to connect all of those together to show you what they really are. This first one, I'm not going to say, but y'all can read for yourself. The symptoms: fever or chills, cough, shortness of breath, fatigue, muscle aches, headache, new loss of taste or smell, sore throat, congestion, and digestive issues like nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea. Y'all keep up. Now let's look at Hanta. Fever, fatigue, deep muscle aches in the thighs, hips, and back. Let's go on down to the early symptoms. Fever and chills, fatigue, extreme tiredness, muscle aches, headache and dizziness, gastrointestinal issues, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. Don't that sound a lot like... Now let's visit this one again. Fever, chills, cough, shortness of breath, fatigue, muscle aches, headaches, sore throat, congestion, digestive issues like nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea. So we just explored the 19 and the Hanta, and they have the exact same symptoms. I wonder why. Keep up. Now, do you all remember this one? In China, SARS had all the Chinese people walking around in masks. But let's look at their symptoms. High fever, chills and shaking, headache, muscle aches and pain, fatigue, and diarrhea. Hold on. Ain't that the same thing as... Here's the 19. Fever, chills, shortness of breath, fatigue, muscle aches, headache, sore throat, congestion, nausea, vomiting. Hold on. Hanta, fever, chills, fatigue, muscle aches, headaches, dizziness, abdominal issues, nausea, vomiting. Hold on. Are we starting to see a pattern? Now, what kind of radiation does the sun release? Ultraviolet light, radio waves, gamma waves, and X-ray radiation is released from the sun. What could be the symptoms of X-ray poisoning? If you look right here, it says X-ray poisoning or acute radiation syndrome. Now, if you put sudden acute radiation syndrome, you have SARS. So they didn't lie to you. They just didn't tell you the whole truth. Now, what's the symptoms? Rapid onset of nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and fever. Let's look down. Look down on the bottom. What else? You have skin problems and fatigue and dizziness. So you have nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, fever, headache, comes with the chills, fatigue and dizziness. What else has those symptoms? There's no way I'm the only one that I've connected the dots that the C19, hantavirus, SARS, and X-ray poisoning all have the same exact symptoms. So what they're telling you is coming from rats, the same way the bubonic plague, rats, the Black Death, rats, the Great Plague of London, rats, hantavirus, rats. Oh, rats. I think they were wrong. Now, what if I told you that the real reason they're blocking the sun isn't because of just global warming? It's because a certain species can't take what the sun is giving out. And being that they block the sun and haven't been smart enough to understand that this is an ecosystem, whenever the ground doesn't match the temperature it's supposed to match, the sun becomes stronger. In other words, the more they block it, the stronger it's going to get, the more radiation it's going to release. Some of you call this solar flares, but that indeed comes from them blocking the sun from touching the ground. Being that the ground isn't doing what it's supposed to or receiving the temperature it's supposed to, the sun's going to increase in temperature. The more they block it, the stronger it's going to get. The stronger it gets, the more you're going to have new viruses that all have the same symptom, but they all come from one thing: the Most High, the Son of God.
Mm-hmm. Or the Sun God, aka Nico. Funky D. Luffy, y'all. Yeah, don't forget. But we knew that. Yo, what up, Mad Labs in the building? Boogie in the building. Yo, what it do? Y'all coming through. Let's get it.
This is why Caucasian people ignore racism. Caucasian spelled backwards is Narcissus. Narcissus is the Greek god, right? Narcissus, it can indeed sound similar to Narcissus when spoken quickly. Now remember, and puts it to your genes, and it influences the gene activity behavior before signals are even processed from the brain. Cells hear mechanical sound. Look, mechanical royalties in music generate whenever copyrighted music composition is reproduced either through physically streams, permanent downloads. So you don't even know when you say Caucasian, the hidden reflection is narcissist, right? So your brain splits the incoming auditory into two separate processing streams, right? Direct speech and one for the echo. Yes, echo sound reverse, right? And the sound emitted becomes the first sound that arrives back. The end of the word comes first. Words don't disappear, they settle into the environment, right? Yes, narcissistic personality disorder is named after the Greek god Narcissus, right? Extraordinary beauty in the midst. He wanted everybody to look like him. Who wants everybody to look like them? Narcissus, Greek god, Narcissus, Caucasian, spelled backward, is Narcissus. Spoken words create vibrations, echoes the cosmos, influencing the atmosphere, altering circumstance. It alters you. So when you call yourself Caucasian, somebody knew that you was calling yourself Narcissus, that the echo. And echo is even a Greek god. Her ability to speak freely restricted only repeating the last words spoken, right? Allowing Zeus to hide his identity. So Narcissus is Zeus. Who is who? Satan. Hidden in personality disorders. Zeus is Satan. Satan's mask is Zeus. Fallen angels are the gods of mythology, while Nephilims are the demigods of mythology. The whole time, and even Europe is Greek. The whole time, you call yourself this unknowingly. That's why you can't see it, because you have become it.
Like in a meditation, yeah. Nam yo ho ring yo ho. You know how it is. Good stuff, yeah.
What is beef? That's our question. And we right here. What is beef? Beef is the culinary name for meat from cattle, particularly skeletal muscle. Humans have been eating beef since prehistoric time. Beef is a source of, here we go again with that word, protein. Listen, when you haven't went to school to be a goddamn doctor and you go to the doctor office and your doctor tell you, hey, you need to get more protein. That sounds goddamn good, don't it? When they like, hey, my doctor told me I need more protein. You know what I'm saying? Then you go to the restaurant, they're like, man, shit, let me get some beef. Because beef is a good source. They look at the word. They put good in front of you. So you automatically assume in your mind, like, protein, we need that shit. Hey, beef is a good source of protein. But we already broke down what protein really is, right? It's a chemical. It's not needed. It's not natural. They're lying when they're saying protein is one of the natural 19 amino acids. This is how they're tricking your motherfucking ass into thinking that beef is good for you because they're telling you it's a good source of protein. But we don't even need protein. The gorilla proves that. And the gorilla ain't got nothing on us. Okay? The gorilla ain't got nothing on us. All right? And everything that we looked up that had low protein was what? All of your healthiest shit. So we know we do not need protein. That's a fucking lie. All right? Fuck. Let's keep it going. So, why they on Wikipedia, when you go to look up beef, they talk about beef is the culinary name for meat from cattle, particularly the skeletal muscle. Humans have been eating, keyword, humans, that which you are not. Humans have been eating beef since prehistoric times. Not the guys, not blacks and Latinos. Humans have been eating beef since prehistoric times when they was in the fucking caves, all right? And beef is what? Beef is not good for you. Beef is nothing but a good source of what? Protein. Beef is a good source of protein, which we know protein is not good for us. You don't even need protein. You're not supposed to take in protein at all. All right? But hold on. Let's keep going, though. Hold on. All right? Let's keep going, though. So they're telling you when you're looking up beef, that beef is a good source of what? Protein. All right, and if you don't understand what protein really is, you read, oh, that's good. I need to give me some beef shit. It's cool. It's cool. It's a good source of protein. My doctor said I need to add more protein to my diet. All right. My doctor said I need to add more fats, dietary fats to my diet. My doctor said I need to put more carbohydrates in my diet. All right. It's all fucking lies. They are lying to you. All right. What does it say right here? The Wagyu cattle are an example of a breed raised primarily for beef. It is high quality and sought after, okay? So most of your beef is coming from this cattle right here. Most of the beef that we eat is coming from this cattle right here, people. Let me show them to you, all right? Because I want y'all to notice something about the cattle. There you go right there, all right? But there are 4 breeds of him. This cattle right here, where all the beef is coming from, the high sought out cattle that they are using to get their beef from, who bred them? Who bred them? There are 4 breeds of him, right? Japanese black, Japanese polled, Japanese brown, and Japanese shorted. Do I need to play Connect Motherfucking Focus? I will play it tonight for you. Alright? Now, they are telling you that this, hold on, what is beef? That was the question. And we went to that question, people asking about beef. They told us beef is just a culinary name for meat that comes from cattle. Keep cattle in y'all minds. We're gonna break that word down too. Oh yeah, it get deep. Trick motherfucking knowledge, alright? Beef is the culinary name for meat that comes from cattle, all right? Particularly the skeletal muscle. And humans have been eating beef since prehistoric times. Not me and you, humans, all right? Humans, when they say prehistoric, you think about like dinosaur age that existed. No, when they say prehistoric, their history, which is his story, did not start until 1492 after the Great Invasion. Well, actually 1776, which is once they set up their empire on Atlantis. So that's when they started documenting their history. All right, so when they say prehistoric or prehistory, they talk about when they was on their home planet Nern. They're not talking about prehistoric and prehistoric time. You think about dinosaurs and T-Rexes and shit that never ran the Earth. All the dinosaur bones was us they dug up. The archaeologists and the anthropologists, us they stay digging up. All right, so this beef, all right, the most sought after cattle is the Wagyu cattle. All right, and this is the most, they say, this cattle is primarily raised just for beef. Now pay attention, all right? And it is high quality and sought after. Now, when we went to look up this cattle, we went to look him up, right? We're like, okay, well, I never heard of this cattle. I never heard of this nigga before. So let's look him up. If this is the nigga we eating, if this is where all the double cheeseburgers come from, we need to be looking him up then, right? There you go right there, hold on. If this is where all the double cheeseburgers and shit coming from, that's who we need to be looking up, right? All right, and we did, cause see, we might think, hold on, see, we might think, all cattle are being used for beef. See, that's what I thought too at a point in time. But see, when you understand and the pineal gland activate and opens, you get to see the lies and the bullshit. All right? Cause listen, bro. Look at this shit. This is him right here. This is the Wagyu cattle, right? This is the one that they are using. He is only bred for fucking beef. So that means he is bred to get his ass ate. All right? He come out the pussy knowing he finna go in somebody's stomach. All right? So at the end of the day, now when we look at who's breeding this cattle was only bred in Japan. And it's 4 breeds of him. Japanese black, Japanese polled, Japanese brown, and Japanese short. All right. So we know this goddamn cattle was bred only in Japan. And where is Japan, people? Asia. And what are the Asians? They are another form of who? Human beings, people. That's not no accident that the main bull that is being sought after, that they use to make their double cheeseburgers, all your motherfucking Angus beef, burger beef, Wendy's, and all your stuff you like pull up. You know what I'm saying? You know, you pull, hey yo, hey man, let me get that number 2. Extra bayo. Yeah, that is coming from the Wagyu bull. Or however you pronounce, I don't even know how to pronounce the nigga name. The W bull. That's all I need to know. The W bull. And his ass is bred in Japan. And Japan is in Asia. Because this meat feeding wasn't planned from the human beings pushed on us. And as we keep going through all this fucking meat, all the meats, because we don't eat beef right now, you're gonna notice that somehow all this shit is gonna tie back to some type of human being. Let's keep going though. Let's keep going. So we know that he's being bred by human beings. Strictly for our motherfucking ass. Because we know that meat don't impact them. We are electrical beings. We are electrical beings. Isn't your phone electrical? It is, right? Electrical. Would you take a piece of meat to try to plug it up and charge it when it died? No, you would not. You wouldn't take a goddamn drumstick out the freezer and attach it to the bottom of the phone when your phone dying, would you? You ain't gonna be on the phone like, yeah, Joe, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we ran to the store. Rick. Yo, Rick. Damn, my shit dead. Fuck the, hey, hand me a drumstick. Look, hand me my fucking drumstick. Plug this shit up to the wall, you know what I'm saying? Give me some charge. And then your shit ain't charging you, wondering why. Because you don't have an electrical surge. This is electricity. You have to put an electrical input into it to connect it to another electrical output to get a surge. So our avatars work the same way. We are electrical beings. So when you put in meat, which is dead flesh, inside of electricity, you are short-circuiting the electrical charges in the body. You're not even able to use no apps. You know how when you get a phone, and you got all them apps and shit you can download that you can use and play with? Nigga, if you eating meat, you can't use no apps. You can't get on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, none of that shit. You just got no apps, and you can't call nobody. You just got the phone though. If you don't take your goofy ass to the store and buy an actual charger and put it in the phone and plug it in the wall so your phone can work, that's us. We walk around, phones ain't working and shit. We stay trying to call people and shit looking goofy. Yo, man, my shit ain't ringing. Your shit ringing? My shit ain't ringing. I ain't even getting I can't use your phone type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we sitting here putting the wrong things inside of our physical. It's a metaphysical thing. It's a frequency war. You are literally electricity. This is why you're not supposed to put the meat inside of you. You can't put it inside of you if you fucking wanted to because you are not an animal. You created that, and we created the animals. We didn't create them to eat. We created the animals, but not to eat. Not to eat. Not to eat. Our ancestors was not eating no fucking animals. You think they was fishing and hunting and shit? No, they was not. But them Caucasians in that cave, they was eating animals. Saber-tooth tigers and shit, eating each other. They the original cannibals. I'm speaking facts, but they are cannibals because they have animal DNA. All right? And you don't have animal DNA. You are a god. You were made from dark matter energy, carbon, pure electricity. Facts.
Yo, I wonder what happened to all the foods that we used to have back in the day. Remember how we used to get the corn? It was all different colors and shit. You don't get that no more. Huh? What's up with that? Yo, what up, Natty McBarbar, the Cannabis All-Star, Lewis in the building. I see y'all. Here. Let me put up my blind. You know, because I've been looking at life through rose-colored glasses a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Gotta enjoy it a little bit, thing, you know.
Y'all black Democrats love to quote Malcolm X when it's beneficial to y'all. But why nobody post about this Malcolm? The ballot or the bullet Malcolm? The Malcolm that called black voters political chumps for giving loyalty to politicians that only show up during election season. Watch this carefully.
The Democrats have been in Washington, D.C. only because of the Negro vote. They've been down there 4 years. And all other legislation they wanted to bring up, they brought it up and gotten it out of the way, and now they bring up you. And now they bring up you. You put them first and they put you last. Because you're a chump. A political chump. In Washington, D.C., in the House of Representatives, there are 257 who are Democrats. Only 177 are Republicans. In the Senate, there are 67 Democrats. Only 33 are Republicans. The party that you bash controls 2/3 of the House of Representatives and the Senate, and still they can't keep their promise to you because you're a chump. Anytime you throw your weight behind a political party that controls 2/3 of the government and that party can't keep the promise that it made to you during election time, and you're dumb enough to walk around continuing to identify yourself with that party, you're not only a chump, but you're a traitor to your race.
Now, is Malcolm X a sellout? Was he tap dancing when he said this? This is why people get uncomfortable when we start talking about political leverage. Malcolm wasn't telling people to become Republican. He was telling us to stop giving away our vote for free. Now, who's the traitor and who's the chump?
Man, this brother is absolutely right. And Brother Malcolm, 62 years ago, those words couldn't ring more truer today than they did way back then, almost 6 decades ago. I'm going to showcase some people out there that are continuing to tap dance for the Democrat Party. They want you to stay on that Democrat plantation. And instead of just saying, you know what, we are going to have to compete based off of ideas, policies, and agenda. No, woe is me. It's white supremacy. And that's the reason why these districts, are the way they are. When in all actuality, when you look at these blue no matter who districts, the way they gerrymander them up, they're some of the poorest places in the country. The academic system is some of the worst in the country. So all you get is representation. You don't get anything tangible. All they tell you is you are afforded Democrat representation, which we know they have zero interest in actually improving the lives of the constituents in these districts.
Fact. Fact. I have seen no improvements for the indigenous engines at all. At all. Nil. Nil. Not a, can't even give us $1. You know what I mean? So we just live in a dream, I guess. Huh? I mean, that's what they want. 'Cause this has to be a dream. Look at this shit.
I'm highly suspicious of this tree.
See that fake ass shit right there, man? Motherfucking try to make a 5G radio tower. That's probably like an 8G radio tower to be 1,000. Would you into a motherfucking tree? Hmm? Who you think you fucking? Huh? My name ain't Lamont. God damn dummy. The fuck? The folks got a PS tree. Hey, that motherfucker did look like a PS2 tree, man. Like straight off of motherfucking Arc Raiders with them square ass titties. For real, for real. Look at this shit. Look at it.
I'm highly suspicious of this tree.
See that shit here, man? That shit right here, man. You smoke this shit, man, you gonna astro project for real. I tell you that. Trees they got nowadays, shit, you just pick it up and blaze. That motherfucker like an e-cigarette at this point, you know what I'm saying? Math up. All right,
Now, I don't want to fool you here. Last month, for the first time since 1972, NASA released a blue marble, a single snapshot of the Earth taken from outer space. And so much has changed in the decades between that first picture and the second. Borders have shifted, generations have come and gone. Our global population has nearly doubled. But one thing hasn't changed. Our planet is as beautiful as ever. It still looks blue.
In 2002, Blue Marble 2.0, NASA's Rob Simon made this. And it had wide appeal too. For example, it ended up as the default background on the iPhone.
I didn't even know until I bought an iPhone and turned it on and kind of did a little happy dance.
Simon's job is...
It's primarily taking data and making pictures out of it.
That's what this is, a composite of data sets from several different instruments translated into a picture.
To us, the really cool thing was the data set. Up until that point, there was no realistic color map of the globe anywhere.
So the land layer here comes from
the moderate resolution imaging spectroradiometer aboard Terra.
And the tricky part here was the weather.
So we actually had to take clouds out.
They stashed the clouds for later, went onto the ocean. That came from an instrument that measures phytoplankton in the sea.
Where it was low, I colored it dark blue because they're low mostly in mid-oceans. And then where it was a little bit higher, it was like a little bit brighter green.
Then add the clouds back in.
There's a small problem with it because there's a very slight gap in between each orbit.
So some of those are painted on.
It is photoshopped, but it's has to be.
Then
there was another layer to sort of simulate the atmosphere.
And then there's this little bright spot.
It's called the specular highlight. So it's the reflection of sunlight off of water.
Those are the pieces, but you can't just slap them all together.
It just didn't look realistic. It looks kind of flat, or the clouds are sort of too see-through. So I just hit Command Z a lot.
There's artistry to creating the world.
What I imagine it to be. Unfortunately, I'm not an astronaut. I've never been to space. But I've looked at these images over and over again, trying to sort of get the essence of it. It is photoshopped, but it's has to be. It is photoshopped, but it's
Yeah. So it's up to you, man. You want to take the red pill or the blue pill? Me, I'm okay with the red. I woke up out of reality. I see what's real, what's fake, what they try to tell us. I see the whole shaking the bake. You know what I'm saying? And it's amusing, yes. But at the same time, it's mentally abusing because they cause the detriment to the society by showing us all this depravity, uh, people over there eating people, drinking blood, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they show us the shit in movies, people doing witchcraft. You know, it's just weird. Yeah, hey Boogie, been waiting for you, bro. We all been waiting for you. Probably got the kid with you and shit. You know, Leaky Freaky. He loud as a motherfucker anyway. That kid loud. And he up on you all the time. But he good. Good people. He just don't he don't not yell at. Weird. Let's go. He move, yeah.
Bro, this just blew my fucking mind. There's a sick little detail that I feel like is overlooked in the movie that isn't discussed that should definitely be talked about. Apparently, Yvette is 25 years old and baby boy, bro. And we all know Jody is 20. Jody's son, JoJo, is 5 years old. So we just do quick math. That means Jody had JoJo when he was 15 and Yvette was 20. What the fuck is she doing hanging around a 15-year-old boy, let alone what? Having a kid with him? I don't feel bad for Shorty at all anymore. She's a fucking predator. What the fuck? Did everybody know this? I did not know this. I found this out today. I feel like this is blowing my mind. What the fuck?
Damn. 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 See what I'm talking about, man? They show us this shit. And subconsciously it's programmed. You feel me? That was the school teacher, basically. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Damn. Hey, Boogie, how'd you put that together, bro? Yeah, man, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up shit right there. Keep moving, man.
Gee, so the Hebrew word for God is El Elyon. El Elyon? El Elyon. Wait, so that's E-L-E-L-Y-O-N. Elyon. Yeah, I didn't say alien. I said Elyon. Wait, run that back again? Yeah, like I'm not talking about something from out of this world, you know, so it can't be an alien. But we gonna call him El Elyon. Oh, and let's call their children the El-lights. Oh, we can disguise them and call them the elites. Yeah, the elites. Yeah, we'll roll with that. He's spitting my idol.
I think they're talking about the fallen children. Yeah.
It's almost every little cul-de-sac around our area, so I think it's a real problem. Waymo after waymo after waymo enter this dead-end street, usually early in the morning. I think Yesterday morning, we had 50 cars that came through between 6 and 7.
Neighbors on Battlefield Drive started seeing the autonomous driverless cars 2 months ago, but the groupings and large number of Waymos just started circling in and out in the last couple of weeks.
Waymo is doing way more than what they supposed to be doing, bro.
They even shared video with us when neighbors used this little guy to put him right out here in the street to block the Waymos from getting into the cul-de-sac, and you can imagine what happened next.
It works.
At one point, 8 Waymos that were stuck trying to figure out how to turn around.
The Waymos are empty, not picking anyone up.
These Waymo cars are acting up, but for some reason, it kind of reminds me of this. Remember? Shh! Shut up! It's not a game, guys. What's really going on with those Waymo cars? Like, there's way more things those cars could be doing, like picking people up instead of circling one area. Could it be? Because they showed us something like that in that movie, Leave the World Behind. Now, I don't know why all those cars are circling the same area with nobody in it and they're not picking nobody up, but something is going on with those Waymo cars. But of course, guys, entertainment purposes only. I don't know what's going on with those Waymo cars because those Waymo cars are doing way more than what they're supposed to be doing, bro. Straight up. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think about that because there's something up with that. I'm out.
Pretty sure that Waymo is a company that has different country drivers. Yo, what up, Dane Larry? And with these drivers, what up, Marv? Marv in the building. Uh, they're like autonomous. Like, you know how we got the video games and we can go and drive around and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Yo, what it do?
You know it's the Great Awakening, dog. You know it.
Hey. Hey.
I just got here too, bro. I just literally just got here, bro.
What you on, Brody?
Shit. Fucking waiting on my weed man right now.
Nice.
Hell yeah, man.
Hey.
I got mad videos to download on YouTube, bro. Like, I got mad fucking videos to do, bro. I got mad videos, bro. I got mad videos.
No, not prisoners. Not Vietnamese. Taiwanese people drive those cars in simulations. You know what I'm saying? So basically, they're like mapping out America. You know what I'm saying? Because who else gets all that data? You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows where that data is going. Hmm? Hmm? You know?
Yeah, it's going to Ultron. I got a video about that data, bro. It's going straight to Ultron, bro. They call him Clyde. They call him Clyde though. That's the AI's name. All that information is downloaded, bro. Told you, man. It's Ultron, bro. It's Ultron, bro. I got
It's
videos
like they
on that.
basically mapping the world. You know? Real talk.
So it's Ultron, bros. I'm telling you, it's Ultron. I got videos on that shit, bro.
You
But
mean
the AI,
AI?
man, yeah, he's AI, bro. His name is Clyde, bro. That's what they call him, bro. He's another version of Ultron, bro. He's
You
downloading
know,
mad
it's
information
probably.
right now.
I was gonna say it's probably UAI, meaning
No,
uploaded intelligence.
yeah, no, he's an AI dog, bro. So it's like on some Ultron version shit, bro. He's downloading mad information. He's hacking into people's information, bro. Like motherfucking Clyde, bro, is getting everybody's information right now. I got videos on it, bro. I'm gonna post that shit after we done on fucking TikTok, bro. I got like 4 different videos about that shit, bro.
Or you posting it on YouTube?
I might post it on YouTube and I might post it on TikTok too. Matter of
Well,
fact, I'm gonna
shit.
post
While
it.
you at it, while you here now, you might as well set it up to where you can post this to your YouTube so we can live stream over there too. Okay.
If I set it
MK,
up, it's gonna lag me out of this.
it's all right. You come back.
How do I do it again?
All you do is just link your YouTube to this StreamYard, and once you have it linked, it should automatically go straight to your channel.
All right. Hold on, let me be
So
back.
so basically, like, hold on before you leave. You would go to the three dots, which is the menu, and it will
Mm-hmm.
say destinations and titles. It'll stream to your destination.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
It'll
I'll be
probably
right.
say it right now if you look at it. I don't know if you ever paid attention.
Nah, I haven't even seen this shit. But let me do that right now. And I'll be right back.
Yep.
All right, I'll be right
Take
back.
your time.
Yeah.
Why?
Mm. Just saying, man. Just saying. All you gotta do really is think. People think these mountains produce water. Keep buying up the land. Next thing you know, we're gonna be living in Double Dragon, where the power source is gonna be a commodity just like the water. And you're gonna be burning fuel to fuel your cars because we're gonna be that advanced. You understand what I'm saying? And we're gonna have a couple boba bowls running around here while these two niggas is uniting medallions and shit. So we out here though. You know what I'm saying? We out here. Me and my little brother, we'll be that Double Dragon shit. You know what I'm saying? So we out here. Buying free water, family, for real. Shoes, yo, what it do? Hey, no problem.
The man who was hit by a Frontier Airlines Airbus while trespassing on runway 17 Lima at the Denver International Airport has been identified as a 41-year-old Michael Mott. And as most of you are probably aware of, the guy got pink mist at around 11:19 p.m. when he was pulled into an engine, causing blunt and sharp force trauma that resulted in his instantaneous death. It also triggered the plane to have to make an emergency evacuation and cancel their takeoff so that way they could evacuate all the passengers. The guy had a very long criminal record in Colorado, apparently, with over 20 arrests since 2002, including and other charges like resisting arrest. In addition to that, he also had felony trespassing and damaging property in Colorado Springs. He had been ruled mentally incompetent to stand trial on multiple occasions, including as recently as 2025. Now, what most people believe were the root causes to this guy's issues were a few things: mental illness, substance abuses, and family breakdown.
Yo, Ganja in the building. What it do? What it do, G? Big blessings, my guy. Big blessings, my guy. Yep, man. Here. Let's get it. Hey, we get to 20. Best comment gets $10. Let's say that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We at 15 right now, y'all. Let's get it.
When you go into a grocery store or any one of these major department stores, Walmart, Target, HEB, doesn't matter. Self-checkout. When you ring your own groceries up, you bag them and you put them in the cart and you walk out. You pay and you walk out. Did you not just work for that company? We're hearing that a lot of these major corporations and companies are in a hurry to get rid of self-checkout. And the reason they were stating was because of theft. But wouldn't that be interesting if, like I said, you go to a store, you scan your own groceries, you bag them, and you pay for them? Did you not just work or provide labor, something they pay for, they pay their employee to do? The interesting part about this statement is, whatever you do not go to ChatGPT, do not go to any one of these Gronk or anything and summon it and ask it, does self-checkout violate child labor laws? So you're telling me that it could be possibly not theft? The reason why these major corporations are getting rid of self-checkout, it's because it may violate child labor laws. Meaning, if your child went into any one of these major companies and they rang up the groceries and they scanned and did all that stuff, they worked. Someone with these meta glasses, they're documenting this stuff. And I believe they're going to have a huge payday. And that could be you. I'm out.
A little bit of tea for the soup. Let's get it. Yeah, whenever, but that's real talk. You gotta drink some tea whenever you eat fatty soup. hmm hmm Real talk. Man, we tell their ass up at self check. Damn, y'all niggas was pinching. I was using food stamps. So I was just buying the shit. Plus, I was going to motherfucking Sam's Club. You know what I'm saying? Then people come through at the end of the line, check your receipt. Fucked up. Get up.
I'm gonna try to be as calm as possible because I get very angry because a lot of people really act like they're blind or deaf. So let those who aren't blind see, right? And let those who aren't deaf hear. Because if you have two blind people and two deaf people, nobody is going to be doing anything or fixing anything. You feel what I'm saying? First of all, they can't even hear the solution. Second of all, they can't even see the solution. No help. Now, that being said, I have explained to you how we literally are made from stardust. We have our exact structures are made from the stars. You feel what I'm saying? Mother Earth is our original star. She's the feminine counterpart of the sun. The S-U-N, not the S-O-N. And that is the father. You feel what I'm saying? The one that's out of the earth, that's watching over, protecting what men do. Why do you think we're supposed to be providers and protectors? What is the sun? A protector of life and provider of life. That being said, anything that is physical comes out of mother sun. You feel what I'm saying? Which is called proto-earth or proto-kai. All right? Who do you think are the children between them in the womb of this proto-earth? If you're made out of a star, and the sun is a star, and the mother is originally a star, right? Which is the true sun, right? Because them together is androgynous, clearly. You see what I'm saying? When femininity and masculinity comes together, right? They create. Who do they create? Us. And who are the creatives and the creators of the creation? Us. And what do they come out of? Dark matter. Who is dark matter in a physical form? Us. You see what I'm saying? So, if you don't understand this, they're using electromagnetics, right, to push their agenda and to charge the machines that they're using. You haven't had a real sun since 1950s. Look it up. It's called a tokamak. T-O-K-A-M-A-T. Or, I'm sorry, K. Tokamak, right? There's over 200 of them in the world. The first one was built in Russia. That's where they cut off the Tartarians, right? Then it was here in 1950 something. Y'all think these people have been here this long? They have not been here this long. That's why they are creating technology to absorb these electromagnetics from certain beings. You get what I'm saying? Now hear me out. If you are literally a physical sun, a physical sun, which is a star, because the sun is a star, not a planet, that would mean the sun is the center of certain universes. So how many universes have been destroyed? Think about it. Because if you are a star, which is what a sun is, that means you are a sun in another universe. Why do you think the universe is within you? If you guys knew that, you would move different. Knowing like, wait, I carry the weight of a universe. Oh shit. I create universes. So there's certain things I can't be doing to my vessel and my temple because I am destroying my universe. Why do you think they teach you to self-destruct and have fun? Think about this shit. I haven't made videos in a while because if y'all haven't noticed, I've been going live. If you catch my live, you're automatically going to learn. You're going to be on there till probably like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and we start at 7 p.m. Straight up. This is the time for y'all to wake up. It's war. It's war. They probably not even going to let me, they probably going to take this video down and say, oh, he's promoting violent things or this and this and that. Look what they're doing. What, I'm supposed to just sit here? Wait for the nigga who's blocking the sun? Who's literally the Jesus is y'all firmament. Y'all don't even know that. That's why every photo he's in front of the sun. He's blocking it out. They tell you through all religions of history. They say the sun is representation of the Father. Come on now. And then they make the sun as an S-U-N, as Jesus, right? But how did they know Jesus came? They looked up and said the brightest star. They saw the brightest star. What did Jesus call himself in Revelations? The bright morning star. Who calls himself the morning star too? Lucifer. Y'all don't understand. If you look up in the sky, there's a certain star over you. That shows that you are literally a hologram or a projection of that light in a dense form. You left your universe to come help people here who lost their universe. That's why if you look it up, it will tell you a star can die billions of years ago and still be visible. Now do you get why there's certain individuals coming here to save multiple universes? Because we are the gods. I'm trying to tell y'all, we are the creators. We come from creation. That's why we're heavenly distracted. These motherfuckers are masters of illusion. They can make you think that they're so powerful and so big, and your belief will make them what they are. It's like a bully. Your fear made him seem like he was more superior to you until you got up and punched that nigga in his face. See what I'm saying? The illusion broke real fast. Y'all got to break the spell, man. We got to step up. We got to step up. They blend in with our genetics. They take in our genetics. Do you know the tokamak and these fake suns are literally confining? That means taking a person and putting it in imprisonment or trapping it. It's structured. It's confining electromagnetics and taking abundant energy, such as nuclear fusion. It's called magnetic fusion. And it takes hydrogen plasma away from us. That's why they always got us drinking water. We're always being dehydrated. They put oxygen in the mix of that, which is dehydrating you even more and making your respiratory way smaller. Then they hit you with corona after they invented a machine called the Pro Plus in 2018. Then corona comes in 2019, and it just happens to be a respiratory disease. Come on, man. They are building fake suns. Do y'all know that there's over 200 of these tokamaks? And USA has one. It's called type in D and then capital I, then a dash and a D. It's going to tell you exactly what it's going to pop up as. And it just so happens to take things in a torus field, which is a magnetic, electromagnetics. They show you in the photo plenty of times where your torus field showing your mind and your feet making like this donut shape. Join one of my lives, you guys are going to see. I really have not been making that many videos because I need to be more in person. This shit is getting drastic. It's getting drastic. Your pastors ain't talking about this shit. Your family who is listening to the pastors ain't talking about this. The fraternities and Freemasons are blocking you from this. And the news and civilizations out there are literally playing in your face about it. Movies are telling you about it years beforehand and including now. Every show got to deal with something with dimensions or portals. Or you watch a movie from the 70s and be like, I never even put two and two together. They've been telling you. And the reason why they show you is because the people like me and other people step up and we're going to say something, and that's an easy way to put us on the radar, but we don't give a fuck. That's what we came here to do. Joke's on them. We just can't. Why are y'all the watchers? You feel what I'm saying? Why are y'all being the watchers? Come on, man. We got to step up. 9 ether beings, carbonated gods, goddesses, Netarus, Najirus, we got to step up. Our time is now. This ain't no fucking game, bro. Mothers hijacked and fathers blocked. Why do you think most of us go through these things? Think about it. We're raised always without our father because that's going on cosmically. Why do you think all the souls go to the sun? Why do you think the sun in soul is Spanish? Come on now. The sun brings things out of the darkness. Babies, fucking seeds, grass, all types of plants and everything. Out of the womb. Come on now. Wake up. Wake up. Carbon 12, carbon 13, carbon 18, which is a form of your consciousness and your power. We're finna rise. Step in.
Mm-hmm. I have a feeling this sun to go out and the green sun to come in. Nobody will pay attention. My bad, did he say kidnap our souls? I think he did. And to build on that, you ever seen the movie Dark Crystal? Same concept. You know what I'm saying? To kidnap our souls. Use it as life energy. Why do you think they live so long, actually? What? Well,
For real?
so you figure it out, Brody?
It's not even letting me do it.
What do you mean?
It's not even trying to let me do it, bro. I'm trying to link that shit. It's telling me to download YouTube Studio or some more shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean, you should already have YouTube Studio to edit your shit when it gets flagged.
Yeah,
Because you're not going to be able to monetize your channel if you got a whole bunch of copyright material on there that won't let them. You know what I'm saying?
I mostly got shorts videos though. That's the thing. Like I don't got full long videos. Shorts. Nah, but none of them got copyright on it. There's no music on them shits. They're all just regular shit. People talking on it. Why is it telling me to do this, bro? Select category.
Hey, but you see that ship right under you on the map?
Hold on, I can't even see shit. I'm like doing this. It says stream this to your audience. Hold on, I'm trying to do something.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
All right, so it says YouTube Live.
Yep.
Select category, public.
Yep.
So what do I do? I put people in blogs, or what do I do?
Oh, you just put entertainment.
Entertainment. Where's entertainment at? Let's see. Short movies, sports, pets and animal, music, video blog. Okay, entertainment's right here. Cool. And then it says YouTube live ads. So I just put none.
Yeah.
Okay. And then public. And then it says schedule for later. Discrete. The stream is already live. You cannot edit the schedule.
Yeah, you do it now. You just go live.
So why is it not let me click that shit? My man just texted me. He said he's gonna be here in like 10 minutes. Oh, yeah. Hold on. It says title is required on YouTube. So I'm just gonna put King.
Yep.
King J.
Good title. So this thing get them in there. Gotta get the people going.
King J Truth. All right, boom. Save change. Save. Save and
There
save.
you go.
It's downloading. I can see it in the corner. It went through. It says check.
Said I got an echo.
Oh, it's probably
no, that's
me.
King who got the echo.
Yeah, it's always me. It's always me. Shit, my fault, guys. My fault.
You getting it though?
You can still hear it?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exactly 9 minutes back. 8 to 6 today was my phone. Yes, let's flip your phones and set the time. All of you just flip your
Sound good?
Come on, dogs. Who's that? Who the hell is that guy playing with time like that? Shh. Shut up! How did he manage to change the time without even going into his phone? You seen it, guys. He was on the side of his phone going like that, and the time was changing. Not only that, everybody that followed him, their time changed too. You seen it. Stop playing with me, son. These videos for entertainment purposes. I don't know what the hell is going on there, guys, but we gotta get to the bottom of this. Shh. Shut up! How did he do that? Because time has been off, guys. It's been way off. Birds been chirping outside of my house, 3:30 in the morning. How's that possible? Stop playing with me, son. It's got a game on it. Got you. Know what time is it? Shh. But I'll tell you one thing. If I ever see a guy like that in the streets doing a magic trick, playing with the time, knowing that we already think people are playing with the time as it is. Should never did that, dogs. Teach me how to do that.
I got bros in Atlanta.
At the case. And now in the building. What up, fam?
I posted one of the videos
He said he's
with
at the Costa. I didn't read that right. It's a case. Yo, it's in the building. All right, cool. Now we're gonna play some more videos now. Let's get it.
One more for today. And honestly, do you know why Globe Earth is getting cooked right now? It don't matter if Flat Earth is real right now or not. Why is Globe Earth getting cooked? Because they're connected to Disney, because they're connected to Zionism, because they're connected to Hellenism and heliocentric model, which is specifically connected to racism and all the elitists and the homogra. All that stuff is all connected. So it's hard for someone to just pretend that don't exist, all this racism, all that stuff, and just believe in Globe Earth. When all the people who've pushed Globe Earth are these Zionist people, these same people who've caused the destruction of the world since 1492, or Hellenism and the Greeks. You can't separate the two!
All hedonism right there.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What happened? It smells gas.
I just got a hollow right shoe, bro.
Oh, you gotta show us now, man. You can't talk about it. You just show us now. Let me blow you up, bro.
I just got a fucking hollow, dude.
Yeah.
And guess who else I got? Nigga.
He said a fucking. I can't see right now because my fucking. Oh, a ho ho! Holy shit! Oh, nice.
Yep, I just opened another pack. Let me see what kind of hollows I got on this one, because I just opened this shit. I just got two. Hold on. I just opened it.
What are those like promos?
Yeah, bro. Hold on.
Your store be having a whole bunch of promos when people be buying boxes and shit.
Yes, and I got this sucker.
Oh, toxicity. Yeah.
And then
Do
I
you
got
have a Nintendo Switch or a Nintendo?
I had a Nintendo before, bro. Shit. I need to get back on that shit.
Well, I got a Nintendo Switch Lite because I'll be playing that shit handheld style. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, there's an app on the phone where you can play retro arcade games like the Game Boys, like from back in the day, like all the retro games from the Game Boys, bro. I downloaded that app. I've been playing every fucking retro game that they had back in the 90s. A Pokemon
I got
game,
a
bro.
slow ass phone, bro. I need a new phone for all that.
Yeah, it's called Arcade Game Boy. And then you just download that shit, bro. It gives you every fucking classic game from back in the days from Game Boy, bro. From Mario, Pokemon, bro. Like, you can name it, bro. Any fucking game they have for Game Boy, they have it, bro. I've been playing that shit, bro. I'm like, yeah. Hold on, I need to get my sleep.
Why? What's the matter? You got the cooties? What exactly are the cooties anyway?
Do you understand me?
You know, I made it all through school without catching the cooties.
You're doing the wrong thing.
Oh, no, I'll take your word for it. I'm not going to come anywhere near you, trust me. Hopefully they come up with a vaccine or something for it soon. No, I'm trying to stay off the streets.
And you're just going to walk through? Why don't you walk around?
Why walk around if I'm trying to stay off the streets?
That makes 0 sense.
Yeah, same as your salary.
Get the fuck on somewhere!
I am. I'm on a roll.
You walking the fuck
Get the fuck on somewhere!
I wrote RTFM on the receipt for you.
What is that?
That's to help you build the barbecue. You asking me how do I build it, so that's why I wrote that for you.
What is it about? I mean...
It stands for read the fucking manual. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that.
I was trying to be polite.
I was trying to not be polite so you don't talk to me.
And I will give you the steak back.
I don't think you will because you just keep talking.
I will.
I'll bet my house you don't stop talking to me.
Good.
I just won the bet.
I don't care.
Of course you do. Like a pregnant belly button, I'm outie.
Good.
That's not your wife, is it? What color hair does your wife have?
That's confidential.
What do you mean by confidential? Like the drapes don't match the carpet?
Doesn't matter.
Not if you shut the lights, right? But I don't like gray carpet, you?
I'm gonna go call the police.
He said, yo, is that your wife? That's confidential.
You mean like the Common Master Drapes?
Is that your wife over there? That's confidential. He had to think about it for a second too. He's like, yeah, that's confidential.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to
I fucks with this dude on TikTok, bro, just cause like he's serious but not serious. He got that New York swag to him, you know what I'm saying? Like he has to joke. He's like a comedian and shit. It's like a New Jersey or New York accent. I don't know what the fuck this dude got that accent though. Might be from Boston. You never know.
No, that's definitely a New York accent though. That's definitely a New York accent. That's definitely a New
I
York
was saying because that nigga too loud. Boston niggas ain't that loud with it. You know what I'm saying? Like what you saying about?
Yeah, he ain't from Boston, bro. I know when somebody's from Boston, bro. They use certain slangs and certain words that I know the motherfucker be from Boston. That motherfucker's not from Boston, bro. He's definitely a New Yorker. Definitely a fucking New Yorker.
Keep moving.
Discovered that the people with the elongated skulls are survivors of a catastrophe that took place in our solar system. And what I find uniquely fascinating is that once they crash landed on Earth 55,000 years ago, they quickly made a treaty with each other. Even though they were at war, they decided to coexist on the Earth. One lineage said, we will take what we would now call Africa and Europe. The other lineage said, we will take South America, North America, and the eastern half of Asia. Now, what I find particularly intriguing is that when you look at the pyramid architecture that occurred in the aftermath of this treaty, there are slight variations. Each of these original lineages had unique styles to their pyramids.
And all of them had pyramids too. Oh,
Damn, I got a whole bunch of Team Rocket fucking cars, bro. Like, god damn.
whoa. What did you get? Like a set?
Yeah, some of them is from Team Rocket, and then you ever seen this car, bro? Because these motherfuckers never broken up, bro. They always together, bro.
Executor? Yeah.
Yeah, they always together. I never seen a car with them separate, bro.
Well, no, because that's a Pokemon. They're a psychic Pokemon.
Yeah, but I never seen one car with them separated like that. They're always together and like in a little fucking group and shit.
Hey, they
That's
look
a
like that motherfucking damn, how to tell, bro.
I'm trying to be fucking high as hell. This motherfucker need to hurry up, bro, and drop my shit off.
Well, I'll be high for you. How about that? You talk for me, I'll be high.
Oh, I got Slowpoke.
You didn't agree. You heard that, right?
Yeah, I heard you can get half of me. Yeah. Go ahead. In the meantime, you can get half of me. When I get my way, I'll get half of you.
Hey, what's Slowpoke doing? What's the one you got?
This one, he's laying on the beach.
He's fishing, but not fishing. All right, let's get.
Okay, y'all. This is proof that I ain't from this timeline, and you may not be neither. Because when the hell did Willow Smith have a baby? What the hell? When did she even get pregnant? This ain't my timeline. I'm not from here. Hell to hell no. Because the last thing I remember, the last time I seen her in the headlines, she would talk about whipping her hair back and forth, and then she cut all her hair off, and then they started doing all that weird shit over there in the Smith family. We're not gonna talk about them. They started slapping people on stage, boom, 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 entanglement, all of that. When did Willow have a baby? I'm not playing. I want to go back to my motherfucker. This ain't it. They changed the timeline. They messing with time. Because somebody just, if I'm wrong, tell me. When did Willow have a baby? How old is the baby?
Yeah, she never had the baby. I already looked that up on Google. You can literally screenshot her face and look up the information, and all the information saying it's a fake video of people using AI.
All right, I figured as much. It's a good thing you're in here, man, because I was like, damn.
Bro, trust me, I do my research. When I do my research, bro, because I want to see if that shit's really true. And then when I screenshot the
My
picture,
first thought was like, she got Epstein baby.
yeah, no, it's fake, bro. It's fake. People are spreading false information online, bro. It's fake because Google even says it like it's AI, bro. Like it's not a real video. People are using AI to make that shit.
Hey, but for real though, you need to get into One Piece for me, bro.
I know, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that shit tonight, bro. I'm gonna do that shit tonight. I'm gonna go to YouTube, look up Netflix, and watch that shit.
That and start collecting them cards, bro, because that's money.
Yeah, bro, I seen the cars, and I'm like, yo, you know what? I might want to collect them shits because I seen people collecting them, and they got some nice hollows. And I'm like, yo, that shit look kind of fucking dope, bro.
Our art for that shit is so damn raw, bro. We got gold shit, right?
Yeah.
The gold shit is going for at least 3K and up.
Bro, I seen somebody with a One Piece, but it had Pikachu in that shit too, bro. Like it had One Piece in a Pokemon. Bro.
That wasn't a Pokemon. That was look at. The thing is this: since Pokemon was going bust for a while, and Clout shot down after they got a little bit of the Chomo allegations in their corporations. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
what had happened was the art was 10 times better than theirs. And One
Yeah,
Piece was getting all the, like, we was getting all the attention, and they didn't like that.
yeah. I've
So
been
what
seeing.
happened was they came out with Nami had a motherfucking Zeus cloud that she got from Big Mom, and the Zeus cloud was charging up its electric attack like Pikachu.
Okay.
So, but basically, Nami is the rain goddess, low key. There's like a whole crew. He got the whole crew of gods, but he don't know they're gods. But he knows that he wanted them, and in the time in which he got them, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
weird that
I seen that, and then I seen the Pokemon version. But there's a lot of people collecting the art one, bro. Like people that's making the art cards and shit. There's a lot of people collecting them shits too, bro.
yeah,
I
they
got
were
mad
slicing
cards,
them up
bro.
and shit, making like the whole fucking pop out shit. Or those your
Yeah,
sleeves?
yeah. These are they all cards, but they're on the sleeve. They're all hollow too.
Yeah,
All these right here, all this deck is hollows, bro. Like straight hollow. All these cards are hollows, bro. All of them,
yeah.
bro. That's why I'm like, yeah, I keep all these shits, bro. Like I got this motherfucker, the Japanese version.
I can't even
hmm
see that shit unless I see it on my TV.
Yeah, no. So it's this motherfucker, Iron Leaf. That what you just seen is this. It's Iron Leaf. That's just the second evolution and shit like that. And I got this one, but it's in Japanese. I can't even fucking tell who the fuck this one is. I got mad Japanese card, bro. Like I got mad Japanese. This is Japanese.
That bitch looks like a bee.
I got this motherfucker right here, Japanese.
Oh, that's coffee.
Yeah, bro. And I got this motherfucker right here. You know who this is? Japanese.
I can't see it until I come up on my TV because it's all blurry and shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that's
it's
the sparrow. Yeah, 50.
yeah, the bird and shit, bro. I got mad, bro. I got mad cards, bro. I got mad fucking cards. They're all hollow, bro. Too. They're all every single one of them is hollow, bro. I got mad cards, bro.
Oh, yeah,
I
let's
gotta
keep it
go.
moving.
I gotta go to one of those Pokemon events.
Yeah, imagine that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? If they told us that the water was just water, but all along it was Kyle, me, even Matt. Remember Matt?
Yeah, man. I remember Matt. Damn, damn, you brought him back up. God damn, I haven't
Yeah,
even seen
because
Matt
that
in a
dude was
minute, bro.
H2O Matt, man. Because we were all talking about water as God. And I was
Yeah,
like, yeah,
man. I just haven't seen him on TikTok for shit, bro.
hell yeah. And that's why I like Bruce Lee saying you gotta be like water. Water can flow, water
Yeah,
can crash. Water. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all about water. I like my motion. We gonna
fucking
stay
what
on
was his
lane.
name? David Wilcott, bro. He has a video of him talking about how your pineal gland is full of water and shit like that, bro.
Yeah, your eyes are full of water.
Yeah, David Wilcock has a video of him talking about that. 'Cause he's always saying he has a video of him saying like, oh, you know how I always talk about water and your pineal gland. He's like, all my videos that you seen is always about water and pineal gland. I'm like, bro, he's onto something. He's onto something.
Cray, this is like nuts. You guys, I promise you these numbers are not blinking in real life. Like they're totally normal. Anyone that does like electronics, why would that be? Is that like normal for that to happen?
I think she was either tweaking or that machine was just glitched out. But either way, you know what I'm saying? It was some shit. You know what I'm saying?
This is what I
What
need
happened?
everyone to do, please. Take the audio file, upload it into ChatGPT or whatever AI model that you use, and ask it to translate this light code language into English or whatever native language you speak. When you get the translation, please comment, post it in the comments. This is all I need you to do. For further research, have it translated on your end and comment what it says.
And the best comment, if we get up to 20 people, get $10. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, best comment get $10. I keep saying it. 20 people, 20 likes. You gotta have 20 likes. $10. Only in a live stream though, not after the review. I'm sorry, you gotta check in on live stream. You know, it's the only chance to win some money. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get in. Gotta get into it. Let's get it.
Only those with fifth dimensional consciousness can watch this video. Everybody else has to scroll in 3, 2, 1, 0. If you're still here, that means you're a part of the very few who have a certain kind of consciousness. Not everybody can stay. Let's talk about what dimensions really are so you can understand how to get to those higher dimensions. The first dimension is just a line. Imagine a single direction, so length. The second adds left and right, allowing shapes like squares. And in the third dimension, I want you to imagine a direction of up and down. So it's giving you depth. So now you have forward, back, left, right, up, down, and everything in between. That's the third dimension. Now, before we get to the fourth dimension, let me give you an analogy. Imagine you live in flatland, pure 2D. One day a being from the third dimension shows up, but you can't really see them. You only see the shadow, a slice of their form. You hear them, it feels like it's a ghost, but it's just someone from a higher dimension. You begin to think that you are losing your mind here. So the third dimension being, he doesn't really like that. And the 3D being says, come with me, I'll take you up. And suddenly the Flatlander sees everything differently, sees things, right, that they could never see before. But then when he returns, he floats back down to Flatland. His friends, where were you? What happened, man? We haven't seen you in weeks, cuz. He's like, bro, I was in this place called Up. And they're like, Up? Tell me about this place called Up. Where is it? He says, I don't know. They said, point to it. He says, I can't. And he can't because he's no longer in that dimension. You're going to move forward, back, left, right. Just like you. If I asked you now to point in the direction of the fourth dimension, which is time, try it right now. You won't be able to. Even though the fourth dimension or time is a direction, the future and past. So now we can go into the fifth dimension. This is where it gets pretty wild. The fifth dimension isn't a place, it's a possibility. It's the space of every potential timeline your life and humanity could follow. It's not a dimension, it's a probability space. You don't go to the fifth dimension, you access it. Every time you make a choice, you collapse possibility into a single reality, you teleport across timeline. Right now, the old matrix you've been living in is dying. It's called the fourth turning. The death of the devouring mother, institutions are crumbling, systems failing, but in that collapse, a window opens, a rare moment when humanity isn't locked into a timeline. There's a future where humanity survives and thrives. We call that Matrix Fams, food, forest, foraging, hunting, anti-fragile modern society. If you made it this far, that means something. You don't belong to the old world, you're here to build the new one. There are audio books that break all of this down. You need to read Fams. Comment TPO, do it quickly, because they're only going to be free for 7 days. I love you all. Peace.
Good, good, man. Son. Get it. Some of us are meant to be the farmers and agriculture, and we meant to tend to the land after the shit go down, man. So you know, stay alive.
Once you realize that we live in some sort of
simulation, it can be depressing for people who don't have a strong enough mind. And you will start seeing things that, don't make sense, but make sense at the same time. And you will want to find a way to escape whatever this is.
Mm-hmm. You'll want to find a way.
No licking.
Stay woke. Keep that
Stay
hope.
woke, brother.
Stay in the light. And fight the light with the dark. You know what I'm saying? Gotta make sure that you keep them both out.
I normally don't do this, but please like and share this video and share it to other people so they can get some awareness, so they can understand what's going on. I need y'all to watch this, right? And this goes to show you what we've been calling people NPCs. This is what they're actually called. One of my friends told me this and I just never looked it up and I forgot, but here you go.
Souls manifesting on Earth can be divided into 3 distinct categories. The first type, High Licks, represents the lowest spiritual level and includes most modern humans. They are deeply entrenched in the material world, often discussing mundane topics like weather, TV shows, clothing, and sports. They lack a spark of divine light or connection with nature. Truth-seeking is not a part of a High Lick's life. Preferring to focus on material pleasures, talking truth and spirituality with them usually triggers cognitive dissonance and anger. These souls will likely need to reincarnate due to their limited spiritual awareness. The second type, Psychics, occupy a middle ground as partial truth seekers. They engage in both material and spiritual conversations, showing interest in higher knowledge, but do not fully embody their spiritual principles. Depending on their choices, psychics can either continue the cycle of reincarnation or ascend to higher realms by fully embracing and living the spiritual truths they have discovered during their lives. Finally, pneumatics, also known as star seeds, incarnated angels or chosen ones, are the highest vibrating spiritually. Having transcended the earthly realm in previous lifetimes, they return to guide High Licks and psychics on their paths to ascension. Pneumatics have a profound love for nature and animals and believe in consuming only fruits and vegetables, avoiding meat as they consider it harmful. Each soul type represents a stage of spiritual growth, from grounded High Licks to enlightened pneumatics, with psychics bridging the two. Which soul type resonates with you?
This is all for entertainment purposes only. I hope y'all enjoy it. I'm just a crazy old man and I love conspiracies. So, hope you enjoy it.
And telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies.
Duty.
This nigga out there, hurry up, man. Like, jeez. That motherfucker need to fuck up. I'm trying to fucking smoke.
I already know. That boy be on some other shit though.
Bro, I've been texting him.
This shit all wrong. You say Jesus means Jesus. Dude, if you speak Spanish, you know that a J makes an H sound, right? So, they brought it in from the Spanish niggas, right? So, nigga, at the H makes a J sound, and it's J-E-S-U-S, nigga. That shit says, he's us, nigga. That shit don't say Jesus, bro. What are you saying? That shit says, Jesus, he's us, bro. Like, what?
You know, you already know the coded words, man. He is a.
This weather's weird over here. It's cold as shit outside, bro. And all next weekend it's supposed to be feeling like summer. Like, I don't get this shit.
Was it raining?
Yeah, it was raining too.
That's why it's cold. Get them north winds.
Well, next weekend is supposed to.
My turn. Why so serious, baby? Why do you look so surprised after you drove me crazy? You forgot that I was dangerous and even stronger than before. You forgot that you took my whole life, so now you owe me yours. You forgot about that night? Well, I have it burned inside my brain. I'm stuck inside an asylum, but tonight I will escape. You forgot to carry shame. You forgot that I'm insane. You forgot that karma's coming and she has my fucking name.
I was tired, y'all.
Yes, Prince. Hypothetically, who would win in a fist fight, you or Michael Jackson?
7.
They're both roughly, the same size. You have both have high-pitched sound. What are your right hooks like?
Oh my goodness. He's a plant, y'all. But I planted him. Keep it light, keep it light. Michael's not a fighter, he's a lover. Oh, could I just say something? I've never really spoke publicly about Michael. We should all just kind of chill because it's, he may know something none of us really know. And just let's wait and see. Let's wait it out.
When Michael dies, Prince was in rehearsal for headlining the Montreux Jazz Festival in Switzerland.
Mm-hmm.
When the news comes that Michael has died, he immediately canceled rehearsal, sent all of his band members home, and locked himself in his bedroom for days.
Michael Jackson and Prince did not get along, which I did not know that. But you took Michael to see Prince, or you took Prince to see Michael? Which was it?
So one time, Black Eyed Peas had a show in Vegas, and we got to Vegas, and I get a phone call from Michael, and he says, "It's Michael, and I heard you guys are performing tonight." I was like, "Yeah, we go on at 9 p.m. He was like, "Oh, rats, I gotta put the kids to sleep." I was like, "Oh, well, later on I'm performing with Prince. I'm probably gonna do this little number with Prince at the Rio." And he said, "I'd love to do that, but I don't know if I can do that." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Oh, I don't know. Prince and I always have been at odds with each other."
Didn't Prince get poked in the eye?
Did Prince get poked in the eye? No.
He was okay.
He's okay, yeah.
Baz, Michael Jackson. Album producers Quincy Jones and Michael Jackson.
And the album of the year is The Joshua Tree.
But around the Purple Rain time, Prince and Michael Jackson were kind of neck and neck.
Absolutely.
Because, Michael had Thriller.
Yeah.
Prince had Purple Rain. And he had the movie on top of that. So he was a
Exactly.
movie star. And Purple Rain, the sales were up there with Thriller. And I guess the two of them had a rivalry.
They did, but I think they kind of squashed it. I remember Prince told me that he went and met with Michael at some point, and I guess they talked about some stuff.
You met Michael Jackson?
Yes, I did. So
You meet Prince too? Because I need both.
yes,
Yeah, he said Prince.
I met Prince.
Shit.
So both of them were fighting a fight similar to what I'm fighting, but they were fighting it for there to be more Michael Jacksons, for there to be Ye, for there to be Drake, is what they fought for.
Go on YouTube, type in Prince, Michael Jackson, James Brown. You'll see James Brown say, "Micah, you out there? Micah." So then Michael comes on stage, does his thing, and then Michael whispers in James Brown's ear. James goes back on the mic and says, "And give it up for Micah, because he insists that I bring up Prince. Prince, you out there, Prince?" And then Prince is on the shoulders of his bodyguard, and they bring him up on stage. So then Prince gets up on stage and rips the guitar in half, and then he grabs on this pole that's on the stage, and he thinks it's secure, so Prince falls into the audience. So Prince thought that he was sabotage. I brought Mike to come see me rock with Prince. Prince comes with his bass, and he walks to the section where Mike was in, and he plays the bass in Mike's face.
Yeah, that nigga was always at it with him because, let's say like this, they were different. Mike was a composer, but he didn't play the instrument like that. Not like Prince could. Prince was the musician. Okay? Mike could dance, choreography, and compose. He knew what shit was supposed to sound like. He didn't make the music. He just danced. Well, no, you know what? I don't know
Yeah,
who made the music.
yeah, my weed, bro. Yeah, my weed.
Yeah. I don't know who made the music for Mike, but I know he sang that shit. Dance to it.
Oh, well, I don't know if it's AI, but they got a new, I can't even fucking say this shit correctly. Goddamn. So I seen a new video of supposedly, allegedly, Michael Jackson in Brazil, supposedly, and the guy looks exactly like the guy. The nose, the eyebrows, the fucking lips. The motherfucker just looks old, bro. He cut his hair. It's not long no more. It's like
Is
an
this
old guy
young?
cut.
Is this young Mikey or Pepsi Mike?
It ain't the young Mike. I tell you that. That motherfucker don't look young no more. That nigga look old, bro. Nigga look like he had surgery, bro. The nose still looks the same. The eyebrows still looks the same. He got a chin butt right here, bro. How Michael Jackson had, bro. He had all that shit. And the nigga, bro, when the dude went up to him to record him, bro, the face looked like, oh shit, I got caught. Like his face expression was like, oh damn, bro, like somebody just spotted me type of shit, bro. So it's like, I don't know if it's AI, I don't know if it's legit, but it's just a face expression, bro. The way he looked at the camera, bro, was like, damn, bro, like somebody just spotted me type of shit. Like I'm caught,
I
bro.
need
Like,
you to do something for me then on AI. You know what I'm saying? Check this video. Do this shit right here.
yeah.
This is what I need everyone to do, please. Take the audio file, upload it into ChatGPT or whatever AI model that you use, and ask it to translate this light code language into English or whatever native language you speak. When you get the translation, please comment, post it in the comments. This is all I need you to do. For further research, have it translated on your end and comment what it says.
Now he was talking about translating light frequencies or some shit. I wouldn't know how to do that, but I'm thinking like Terrence Howard might have did something like that. You know, never
Your
know.
frequency got too high and you became a homebody that stopped playing these social games. Nowadays, you gotta mentally prepare yourself before you go outside to deal with humans because you have become very sensitive to energy and you no longer want to play these social games that people play. You no longer want to have small talk. You no longer want to keep up appearances. The social hierarchy has been thrown out the window. All of that stuff exhausts you. And because of that, you have become a homebody where you love staying at your place. When prior, you probably like going out, like being with your friends. But now society is just way too much for you to handle. It's kind of like that one SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob was running through the perfume aisle. That's how you are. I'm gonna put the clip right here. Okay, so this is you mentally preparing yourself to go outside to deal with humans. And when you start going out there, this is you trying to avoid the fake conversations, the manipulation, the people trying to gaslight you. And this is where you just give up. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm an introvert, so that's how I feel like keep.
Hop in the rain, bro.
Go ahead, man.
Who's this? No way. Wipe your feet. No. Wipe your feet. Are you giving ghosts a free ride? When you walk over their graves, the ghosts who reside there can cling to your shoes, then come off later and haunt where they are unwanted. Come on, B. Help protect this fragile boundary between the land of the living and the spirits of the Don't accidentally introduce invasive ghosts. Come on, B. I hope you don't be walking over people's graves because that's kind of disrespectful. Now, this guy was wiping his feet. That's why when people come into your house, you're supposed to tell them to take their shoes off at the door. All right? Shh. Sir! Because you never know where they came from. Please use ghost brush before leaving the cemetery. Ghosts were people too. Come on, dogs. You're right, they were people. Rest in peace to them. Now they're ghosts. This is in the city of Portland. I don't know what the hell is going on over there. I don't know if the cemetery did this themselves or somebody put this there, but something's going on over there, bro. But of course, guys, entertainment purposes only. Do you believe in ghosts? Because according to the cemetery, they believe in ghosts. And ghosts probably are real. Ghost spirits, whatever you want to call it. Let me know what you think. I'm out.
Okay. I feel you on that one. You're supposed to wipe your feet when you walk in the house. And it's next to galley, that's right. Oh, oh.
The cartels have just issued via social media a warning. Do not leave your houses. There's going to be a huge mess because of the dirty government. We have orders to finish everyone who crosses our path, and we don't want to harm the citizens, the people. Everyone in their houses until it is announced that you can come out and everything is under control. This is being put out all over social media, letting the citizens know, stay indoors and stay safe. Don't be out there. We've have video of Canadians at resorts on roofs, looking down at all the devastation. The airfields over most of the airports in Mexico have been completely shut down. There is no flights going in and out as of now until further notice. Still no message being brought to the people by Claudia or anyone on her team. So until we get that, we'll have to wait and see. Also, nothing has been brought up by the administration here in regards to what's happening in Mexico.
Need help. I lock it down too if I had.
The Blueprint, Rockefeller, and the Flexner Report. The story begins in the early 1900s. America is shifting rapidly from farms to factories, from herbal remedies passed down through families to new chemical laboratories promising miracles in tiny bottles. Behind this transformation stands a man who understood power not just in oil, but in control itself, John D. Rockefeller. By 1910, Rockefeller was already the richest man in the world, his Standard Oil empire broken apart by government trust-busting, yet more powerful than ever through his hidden holdings. He had learned something crucial. Controlling raw resources wasn't enough. Real power came from controlling the institutions that shaped how people thought and lived. And one institution was more important than all the rest: medicine. At the time, medicine in America was chaotic. There were herbal schools, homeopathic colleges, naturopathic clinics, midwives, traditional healers, and yes, an increasing number of modern doctors who studied anatomy and chemistry. Healing was pluralistic, diverse, and accessible. Many schools charged little, and communities often relied on natural remedies or local healers who knew the land and its plants. But to Rockefeller, this diversity was disorder. Worse, it was competition. His growing chemical empire, built on petroleum byproducts, had discovered that drugs could be synthesized from oil. Painkillers, antiseptics, and early pharmaceuticals could all be patented and sold for enormous profit. Yet who would buy them if people still trusted their herbalist down the road or the homeopathic doctor who charged a fraction of the cost? This is where the blueprint was drawn. Enter Abraham Flexner. A former schoolteacher with no medical degree, Flexner was funded by Rockefeller and Carnegie money to conduct a study of American medical schools. In 1910, he published what became known as the Flexner Report. On the surface, it looked like reform, a scathing critique of the lack of scientific rigor in many medical schools, with calls for higher standards, better facilities, and more laboratory science. Newspapers praised it, politicians backed it. To the average citizen, it sounded like progress. But the fine print told another story. The Flexner Report declared that only allopathic, laboratory-based medicine was legitimate. Herbal, homeopathic, and natural schools were branded unscientific and unworthy of funding. Overnight, hundreds of medical colleges across the country were forced to close. By the 1920s, nearly every African-American medical school and the vast majority of women's medical schools were gone. Thousands of holistic healers were pushed out, their traditions labeled quackery. What replaced them? A streamlined system where the gates of medicine were guarded by institutions funded by Rockefeller and Carnegie foundations. Universities were reshaped, curriculums rewritten, and research steered toward one direction: drug-based treatment. Prevention, nutrition, and holistic methods were sidelined. If healing couldn't be bottled, patented, and sold, it was pushed to the margins. This was no accident. Rockefeller poured millions into creating the American Medical Association's new orthodoxy, ensuring that his petroleum-based pharmaceuticals would dominate. The AMA, once a loose collection of doctors, became the enforcer of the new order, stamping out dissent, discrediting natural practitioners, and labeling them dangerous. Communities that had once relied on local remedies were now told to trust only the white-coated doctor with a prescription pad. Healing was no longer about what worked. It was about what was approved. And approval came through a system Rockefeller had helped design. The beauty of the blueprint was its invisibility. Most Americans never saw it for what it was. They believed their health care had simply improved. They believed quacks had been weeded out. They believed science was marching forward. Few realized that an empire of oil had simply rebranded itself as an empire of medicine. This was the moment when the fate of healthcare tilted away from the community and toward the corporation. What had been plural became singular. What had been natural became chemical. And what had been healing became business. The blueprint had been drawn. The system was now in place. And for more than a century, everything that followed, from the dominance of pharmaceutical companies to the suppression of alternative medicine, can be traced back to the moment Rockefeller and Flexner decided to redefine what counted as real medicine.
You have to have oxygen. One of the things we suggest you do is get some plants and put them around because of the rugs, all of these synthetic materials that are used to build these buildings. Outgas, what they call outgas. It releases gas all the time, and these gases are toxic. So if you get yourself some plants, some snake plants, philodendron plants, spider plants, any plants, put as many plants around as you possibly can. The plants will filter the air for you. Okay? Now, when you sleep, I know they say that you shouldn't sleep in a room with plants. The reason they tell you that is that if you're sleeping in a room for 8, you're getting an oxygen treatment every night of your life. And this oxygen is going to restore you and help keep you well. Remember, I'm trying to get you sick so I can get some money. So everything I tell you to do, you don't do that. You say, oh, okay, they said take the plants out. Let me put some plants in. Let me put some more plants in. Make sure you have your air, as much oxygen as you can get from your plants. You get oxygen from your water. Drink plenty of water. Most of us don't drink a lot of water, and a lot of our conditions are actually the dehydration. Okay, so the more water you drink, the better off for you. And even, I don't know how many of you listened to Malika yesterday when she was talking about dreads. If you're trying to grow beautiful dreads, Malika said drink plenty of water because it's like watering a plant. It helps your dreads grow. So for no other reason, if you're vain, drink water, okay? As much, we say natural spring water. Some people say distilled water. We believe out of dead water. It's good for you if you're doing a cleanse and you're fasting and you're trying to detox, then the distilled water will help remove heavy metals and all that other waste material that you're trying to get rid of. And so it might be a good idea once a month or once a quarter to do a fast and do your distilled water to help yourself cleanse yourself out. But the rest of the time, please drink spring water or some kind of purified water. Nothing out of your tap. What is in your all of these drugs, birth control pills, chemotherapy pills, anything, any pill that anybody has ever taken is coming out in your water. You don't want to be drinking that.
Yeah, what she said. Okay. Careful what kind of water you drink. She said she wasn't a stoic. That's funny. Yeah, man. Well, something about that time I got one couple videos. Let me see. Play about two videos. Let's get.
So, if y'all didn't know, back in 1910, there was a Flexner report done. And it created a system where all of these issues, we went left. We left God. We left holistic. And we went to medicine that is focused on petro, oil, cut, slice, burn, tear, symptomatic. Okay, it's disgusting. Yet, we're coming out of that better. Coming out of it better, and water is playing a big role. When in doubt, zoom out. Best is yet to come.
Don't forget, man. In doubt, zoom out. Get the bigger picture.
The truth is finally surfacing, and those responsible are gripped with fear. They are fully aware that their judgment day is approaching and that they will soon face the consequences for their wicked deeds. For a long time, they operated
This country disgusts me right now. You all will support Chud, who has never fought for anyone's rights, while you leave an army veteran in ruin.
That's fuckery, man. That should be reversed, yeah. To be fucked up shouldn't be that fucked up, but it is. It is. This one was built for them to bring. But as we come to the end of this game we play, they all think that they could play in our face. Just found out that's a different case. Took two bullets, they'll beat that nigga's face. Police had to pull dude off of him and slam him down on his face. When they did that, shit, I think they called a case. Solus, what it? Oh, yeah, we got 18 likes. Didn't make it tonight. I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Don't forget to leave like, comment, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Everything to help this stream dream survive. Keep the dream alive. You know what we do. Thank y'all, crew. And as always,
You know what they do when you talk too much, right? I bet.
Phantom, that's why you have to say allegedly, in my opinion. It'll work.
That shit do not work.
No, it works, bro. So Phantom, here's what you do.
Rock Mason told him. Rock Mason told him.
So look.
Told him.
Well, I got sued by Megan Thee Stallion for the Tory Lane shit, and Rock Nation told me after my deposition, you're a nice little Jewish kid. If you say allegedly, in my opinion, you could really watch your tracks with that. So as a streamer, Phantom, if you want to make takes and stuff, say allegedly, in my opinion. Another trick I'm going to tell you, Phantom, is if you're scared of dying, just say I'm a very happy person. All my family's healthy. I'm healthy, and you're good.
Say less.
Hey, and nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of free. We're still the kids we used to. I put mine to see if I still. And nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of.
Mars. Only a fool would include his own death as part of a plan. Young lady.
Mars so cold, I think I'm done with ice. Birds, if I leave her, she gon' die. Well, bitch, you done with life. Okay.
The real flex is how many lives you can positively impact. It's not about cars, clothes, or clout. Influence means nothing if you're not helping somebody to grow. The legacy you leave won't be measured by what you had, but by who you helped. Real power